Why does Prime Minister Narendra Modi choose Namaste over a powerful handshake when meeting world leaders? Why does global star Junior Roberts choose Namaste over handshake with international media? What psychological shift happens when someone presses their palms together and bows to you? Is Namaste actually a greeting, a welcome gesture, or have we been getting it completely wrong this entire time? Here's what will shock you. Namaste wasn't originally meant for saying hello at all. So, where did this misunderstanding begin? Who started this ancient practice? And why? What's the real psychology behind pressing palms together at your heart? And most importantly, how did such a profound spiritual technology lose its original meaning and become just another way to say hi? Today, we are unpacking every answer because rediscovering the truth about Namaste might just transform every relationship in your life. So, what exactly is Namaste? And where did it really come from? Let's start with the hard truth. For many of us, Namaste has become mechanical. We fold our hands automatically at airports, weddings, temples, or yoga classes. We think of it as a polite greeting, a cultural hello, even a substitute for a handshake. But this is a modern misunderstanding. Namaste is not a greeting in the social sense. Its roots are spiritual. The practice traces back over 5,000 years to the ancient Vedic texts, humanity's oldest spiritual literature. In those sacred scriptures, Namaste appeared as an expression of veneration, worship, and reverence, a way to offer homage to the divine. The original Sanskrit breaks down like this. Nama means to bow or to honor, and Te means to you. But even this literal translation, I bow to you, only touches the surface. In its original essence, Namaste means the divine consciousness within me honors the divine consciousness within you. It is not about physical contact, not about courtesy. It is about recognition at the deepest level. Who started this practice? Ancient Vedic sages and rishis used Namaste in temples, ashrams, and sacred ceremonies. It was their technology for acknowledging that the same divine consciousness they sought in meditation was present in enlightened beings around them. The specific hand position called Anjali Mudra wasn't random. The pressed palms in Namaste represent the coming together of opposites. Your left hand stands for your logical side, the part that thinks, analyzes, and plans, while your right hand stands for your intuitive side, the part that feels, imagines, and connects. When you join both hands at the heart, you're saying, I want my mind and my heart to be in harmony. The slight bow adds another layer. It's a way of acknowledging that there is something greater than just your own ego. The logical side makes you see yourself as an individual, separate from others. The intuitive side makes you feel connected, a part of something bigger like nature, God, or the universe. So, when you bring your palms together, you're not just greeting someone, you're uniting your small individual self with the larger universal self, reminding yourself of balance, humility, and connection. Originally, Namaste was reserved for the most sacred moments, approaching your guru, entering temples, recognizing a weakened consciousness, or connecting with the divine in any form. So, how did the sacred worship become gesture, a casual greeting? And what makes it so psychologically powerful even today? That transformation reveals something fascinating about human consciousness itself. Here's the revolutionary shift that happened. As Vedic wisdom spread through Indian society, the sages realized something thoughtful. If divine consciousness exists in temples and enlightened masters, doesn't this also exist perhaps dormant in every human being? This insight transformed Namaste from ritual worship to practical psychology. The ancient Indians discovered something about human nature that modern neuroscience now confirms. The way you perceive others literally changes who they become in your presence. When you see someone as divine consciousness, even if they have completely forgotten it themselves, you activate what psychologists call positive priming. Your expectation of their highest nature actually triggers their nervous system to express better qualities. This is why figures like Julia Roberts, Narendra Modi, Will Smith, and countless others intuitively gravitate towards Namaste in meaningful ways. They sense its power to transform ordinary encounters into extraordinary connections. But here's the deeper psychology. When you consistently look for divinity in others, your own consciousness expands. Every Namaste becomes a mirror, reflecting your own divine nature back to you. The psychological effects are measurable. Genuine Namaste activates the vagus nerve, reduces stress hormones, creates heart coherence, and generates what researchers call proscical cyclomy. Both people's nervous systems literally sync up in a state of calm connection. This is why Namaste evolved from worship to greeting. The ancient sages realized that treating every human interaction as sacred contact with consciousness could transform not just relationships, but society itself. But what's actually happening in your brain when you give or receive genuine Namaste? Let's break it down. Neurologically, the palm-to-palm contact activates pressure points connected to the heart and nervous system. Psychologically, you temporarily step out of your ego-driven interaction patterns. Instead of what can I get from this person or how do I protect myself, you enter recognition and appreciation mode. Research from Harvard's psychology department shows that people who regularly practice gratitude and reverence gestures like Namaste develop what they call cognitive flexibility. They become better at seeing multiple perspectives, resolving conflicts, and maintaining emotional equilibrium under stress. Here's your opportunity for profound transformation. What if your challenging family member, your frustrating colleague, even that rude stranger? What if they're all divine beings who have temporarily lost connection to their true nature? This doesn't mean accepting bad behavior. It means responding to their essence rather than reacting to their personality. Try this experiment. For the next week, before every challenging conversation, take a private moment to perform Namaste while visualizing the person you are about to encounter. Namaste, the consciousness in me honors the consciousness in you. Feel it. Don't just think it. See them not as the difficult personality you usually deal with, but as consciousness itself. Have a temporary human experience. Notice how differently you show up in the interaction. Watch the transformation. Your energy shifts first. You become less reactive, more centered. They unconsciously sense this recognition and respond from their higher nature. Conversations improve. Conflicts resolve faster. Connections deepen. This is the secret that ancient sages discovered. When you change the quality of your recognition, you literally change the quality of what emerges in relationship. You become a catalyst for others to remember their own highest nature. Namaste doesn't just change your relationships, it changes you. Because when you consistently see divinity in others, you inevitably awaken to the divinity within yourself. From ancient Vedic temples to modern red carpets, from diplomatic meetings to your daily interactions, Namaste remains humanity's most powerful technology for authentic connection. It's not just an Indian greeting, it's a doorway to seeing every human encounter as sacred. So, the next time you meet someone, anyone, remember, you're not just meeting another person, you're meeting consciousness itself. Temporarily wearing human form, trying to remember its own divine nature. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. And when we all remember this truth, every relationship becomes a gateway to the sacred.